Hello guys, in today's video we talk about how to be extremely confident. We will focus more on the mental layer, in the internal layer rather than in the external layer, because I think that when you feel confident from the inside, you radiate confidence through the outside. First, let's get into it. First, in order to be extremely confident, you need to have a routine and something going on for yourself. If you spend your whole day trying to meet a lot of people, listening to their story, listening to their life, like scrolling online, watching the other people's life, like binge watching TV show, TV, you are not confident and you will never be confident because you have nothing for yourself going on. Like you are just here looking at other people's life instead of just being here living your life, so you will not feel confident. In order to feel confident, you need to have something going on for yourself. You need to have your life, you need to have a routine, you need to do sport, you need to have like something going on for yourself, you need to have hobbies, you need to have goals. And if you are here just spending your days, like even listening to your life of your friends every day, trying to schedule plan for your whole week with people, just to see people, to catch up people, you will not feel confident. And the worst is like being in your bed, watching the stories of your friends, like going out, their holidays, and be more focused and involved in their life. You will never be confident. Secondly, in order to be extremely confident, you need to know who you are, because when you grow up and you have your own life, let's say you move on, you live in a new city, you have a job, you discover new hobbies, you maybe decide to change your job, or anything is going on in your life, people will come to you and be like, oh my god, you have changed. So if you don't know yourself and you don't know who you are, you will be stuck with the idea others have of you, and you will be like, you will lose your confidence. Because you know, like recently I changed a lot. Like I started my YouTube channel, I started to post on social media, I started to be more involved with pole dance and show my pole dance journey. If I don't know who I am, literally I would be so unconfident, because a lot of people come to me, a lot of people judge me. And if you don't know who you are inside yourself, if you don't know who you are, what I mean by that is, if you never studied yourself, studied your behavior, your weakness, your strengths, you will be stuck. A lot of people will project things into you, and if you don't know who you are, you will consume all these things. In order to be extremely confident, you need to have a really small circle, like not a lot of people around you, because when you have a lot of friends and a lot of people around you, you cannot be confident. I'm sorry, but I will say what I say. When you have a lot of people around you, a group of friends, you will never be confident, because it means that when you have a lot of people around you, it means that a lot of people like you, a lot of people support you. It means that you are not triggering no one here. You are not just triggering no one here, because when you evolve, when you change, when you are following your dreams, when you are following your goals, you will see by yourself that a lot of people will be mad at you. They will be mad at you because you will change. And you know what? It's super hard for people to see that you are changing, because when they see that you are changing, they also see that they are not changing and not evolving. It's easier to blame the other person for changing than blaming yourself for being stuck for years, you know. So when you have a lot of people around you and your circle is never changing, it's always the same people, I don't think that you are confident, because it means that you are like playing small, sort of playing small, because you are trying to please and keep people around you. You know, a lot of people, when they change and they evolve, their own family will come to them and be like, oh my god, I don't recognize you anymore, you have changed. So imagine having a lot of friends and the same friend for years. I'm sorry, but it means that you are not changing yet. Like you stayed the same. In order to be extremely confident, you need to have an appointment with yourself every week. For me, it's sports. I do sports 3 times a week. It's my date with myself. Like for me, it's kind of a priority. If I need to see someone and the person is asking me to have an appointment together and I have sport, I will always choose my sport, except if I can like change my sport day, and I'm flexible with that, but my priority is my sport. Also, I like to go to the spa once a month. I like to do my nails every 3 weeks. I like to do my hair like maybe every 2 months. And I have like kind of appointment with myself, and for me it's like a priority. You know, in order to be very confident, it's really important to not put all your energy in other people's. Like you need to pour your energy into yourself, like have dates with yourself, like prioritize yourself. That's the only way you will ever be confident, because how can you walk like this and feel confident if you don't like do anything for yourself and your priority is for other? You are ready to move mountains for other, but you are not ready to do something for yourself. Also, in order to be extremely confident, you need to do what you said that you are going to do. Because if you don't do anything, you are not confident. Let's say every day you say, yeah, I will eat healthy. I will eat healthy. And you eat healthy every day. You will feel confident because you are like, oh my God, I said this and I'm doing it. So I'm very confident, you know. And me, it was like stopping alcohol. Once I knew that I would be able to stop alcohol, I felt so much confident. I'm like, I'm unbeatable. Like for me, I'm unbeatable. Like 16 months without any glass of alcohol, I feel so strong, you know. And I'm like, I say something, I do it, I feel extremely confident. Like to be extremely confident, you need to know that what you say is you will take action on it. Because if you know that every time you say something you will never do it, you will not feel confident in yourself, because you know that you are not capable of achieving things. Because every time you say something, you are not delivering. Like once you say something, you need to deliver it. Like when I say I stop alcohol, I stop alcohol. When I say I will cut this friendship, I cut this friendship. When I say that I will start posting on social media, whether it's working or not posting, I will post on social media. You need to be aware that you will never feel extremely confident when you are surrounded with people who are always trying to put you down. When you are a friend with someone who, let's say you post on social media, are always criticizing your story, always criticizing like your post, how can you be confident? That's why I said to you that it's really important to have a really small circle or no circle at all, like no friends at all. Because if you are a friend with people dragging you down, like shutting down your dreams and hopes, you will never feel confident. Like, I'm sorry, you will never feel confident. I hope you liked this video and I see you soon. Bye bye bye.